Hi, I'm Mary Pat from TalkNua.com, and in these videos I'm going to be sharing with you my favourite children's books. It can be really hard when you're trying to pick a book to read with your child. You don't know if there are too many pictures, are there too many words, is the storyline too complicated, are they going to run out of interest? So I'm going to tell you with each book what the age range is for that book. Books are brilliant. They're a great way of sharing quality time together, of building vocabulary, building imagination, learning all about how the world works, and also learning about how to put yourself in another person's position or in another person's shoes. So let's get started. The book for this video is called No Matter What by Debbie Gliori, and I love this book. So it's basically all about the relationship between the parent and the child, and what I like about the illustrations is that you have large and little, but large could be the mommy or the daddy, so it's not gender specific, and the whole kind of theme in the book is that the relationship goes on forever. So I'm always your mother, I'm always your father, and that I love you no matter what happens and no matter who you are or what you do, that the relationship is forever no matter what. So in terms of age range, again, I'd say maybe like 3.5 upwards if you want to get across the message about the relationship being permanent. And then for younger children, again, there's nice vocabulary work, and I'll talk you through that in a minute. But just to show you the inside. So Small said, "But if I turned into a bug, would you still love me and give me a hug?" "Of course," said Large, "bug or not, I'll always love you no matter what." So it rhymes, which is nice for kind of, again, early literacy, and that's kind of the message repeated throughout it. Then it goes on to where Small said, "But what about when we're dead and gone? Will you love me then? Does love go on?" And the parent then reassures the child that love goes on forever. So the last line is, "Love like starlight never dies." And it's about, again, reassuring the child that the relationship is bigger than their behaviour and that the parent always loves them. So if you were to use this, we'll say with your 2.5-year-old for vocabulary, you'd just be letting them open the book, look at the pictures, and they might say phone, and you could say, "Oh yeah, daddy's on the phone." Or they might say gloves, and you could say, "Yeah, 2 gloves, 2 yellow gloves." And you could have like the shadows on the wall. So that's for your young child when you're talking about kind of just building interest in books and vocabulary. If the child is an early reader, so let's say maybe they're aged 5, they've just started school, you can do things like Small was feeling grim and wait for them to fill in. Now this is after you've read it like several times so that they're used to it. And again, the other thing to do for the older child and for the younger child as well really is to just pause, see what they comment on. So, "Oh, spill, little or Small spilled the water." And you expand on what they say and expand on their comment. So that is No Matter What by Debbie Gliori. She also has another lovely book called Where Did That Baby Come From? For the arrival of another child, which again is lovely. And she has another book about death, which is really nice for children as well, to explore what happens when somebody they love dies. So that's it. I hope you really enjoy it. So if you like this video, please head over to TalkNua.com and sign up for my top tips for better communication with your child. It comes out every 2 weeks and it's all free. I have a Facebook page as well, and I would be delighted if you liked TalkNua at Facebook. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.